Vola anguela o veteronugu, ako itabua. Ako do talitain na barong na Bula FM, nambanduan na sere.
Bula, alang gono ilutoka do talita ka ng Bula FM berarti ni nambanduan na sere.
Ni Bula binaka, nanregen go sa Bula FM nga. Na kasi.
Nalang go sa mundo atibyo ng Bula FM nambanduan na sere nusuri.
Ni Bula binaka, nalang go Jerry, yang melambasa. Do barong na Bula FM, nambanduan.
Bula FM, nambanduan na sere.
In the news tonight, 3 dead from meningococcal disease. Kumar family concerned. And PM labels McCormick's comment a step back.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Spate.
The Ministry of Health has confirmed that 3 Fijians have died this month as a result of the meningococcal disease. Among the 3 deceased was a 4-year-old child who resided in Keasi, Singatoka. Health Minister Dr. Firemi Wangainambete says if you are experiencing symptoms such as a fever, vomiting, a headache, and have a rash on your skin, to urgently seek medical treatment. Maggie Boyle tells us more.
Last year, the meningococcal outbreak claimed 6 lives and activated a nationwide vaccination campaign. 8 months in, and we have 3 more deaths.
2 adults and 1 child. As I said, it's a notifiable disease, so our people on the ground had, once that passed on, they'd make sure that they've done the laboratory testing that was done locally.
Dr. Wangainambete is urging all Fijians, if you have any of the symptoms or signs of the disease, to immediately see a doctor or go to your nearest health clinic.
If anyone has fever or cough, to present themselves to hospital, and certainly health officials will be able to take it from there.
The health minister also highlighting how meningococcal can be spread.
It's intimate contact. According to our public health protection people, it's deep kissing, intimate contact, household contact.
Symptoms of the meningococcal disease can also include a sudden fever, nausea, eyes sensitive to light, and a rash that is red and or purple on the skin. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
Salailia Kumar buried her husband Dhirendra today, who on Wednesday this week died from meningococcal disease. Kumar says while the shock of losing her husband has been unbearable, her concerns are now centred on the health of her family, with health officials yet to visit their home and vaccinate the family against the killer disease. Maggie Boyle again with the story.
Took his blood, they took his blood.
The pain of the traumatic and sudden death of her husband all too visible. For Selalia, the wait for health officials since her husband's death on Tuesday has been an anxious one.
I think on Wednesday, they inform us they will be here around in the afternoon for all the family for vaccination. So no one turns up until yesterday. We're still waiting.
Now a single parent, her focus is on the health of her only child.
Like if something happened, especially me, I'm the one who close to my husband. If something happened to me, who will gonna responsibility? Who gonna look after my daughter?
The health minister offering his reassurance that medical attention will be provided.
Public health people ever since then have been on the ground, they've been talking to family. They've started chemo prevention in terms of giving the rifampicin tablets. They will then make the decision whether we need to vaccinate other family members.
Meanwhile, other family members are urging Fijians to learn from their tragic loss.
He wasn't aware of it. Nobody here was aware of it. We are trying to tell the people to take precautions about this disease, that it can take your life, my life, our family's life in just 12 hours.
Last year, 9 Fijians have now died from the meningococcal disease. Maggie Boyle, FBC News.
Prime Minister Vurenge Bainimarama has expressed his disappointment at Australia's failure to recognise climate change for what it is, a global crisis. Bainimarama says he will work with Pacific leaders to push the region's largest carbon emitter to transition from coal to clean energy. Kritika Kumar reports.
The Pacific Islands Forum meeting in Tuvalu has proved invaluable for Prime Minister Vurenge Bainimarama.
I was gravely disappointed that the language coming out of our final communique and that Australia fails to recognize climate change for what it is, a global crisis. I, along with my fellow Pacific heads of government, will continue to push the region's largest carbon emitter to transition from coal to clean energy and continue to be a voice for all climate vulnerable peoples.
Bainimarama says it's clear that this year's forum has attracted a great deal of international media attention.
As we sat through 12 contentious hours of debate over the language of the communique, it was refreshing to see that this is not a political issue for the climate vulnerable nations in the room. It is a matter of survival. I leave this week feeling closer and more in harmony with my fellow island leaders, and for that alone, this Pacific Island Forum will prove invaluable.
The head of government says it was also spectacular to experience the hospitality of Tuvalu, a nation of around 11,000 people who poured their heart and soul into making the event a success. Kritika Kumar, FBC News.
Prime Minister Vurenge Bainimarama has hit back at comments made by the Australian Deputy PM Michael McCormack. Bainimarama told FBC News that if this is the Australian government's idea of a step up in its relations with the Pacific, it's certainly not a step forward, it's a step backwards. The Prime Minister adding that he was not going to dignify McCormack's comments with a personal response. Up ahead, fans gather in Suva to meet flying Fijians. And Methodist Church surpasses target. Details after the break.
Hi, Bula. I'm Selai from Nandi. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, my name is Sotiama here in Ba. We love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, I'm Miri. I'm from Lotoka and I love Gold FM because they play all my classic hits.
Hi, my name is Fiona from Tavua and I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, I'm Ini from Raki Raki. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
A 56-year-old man from Vunise village is believed to be the latest road fatality. The victim was driving a cane truck along the Nayao level road in Barotu in Rakiraki when he allegedly lost control of the vehicle, causing it to veer off the road. The victim died at the scene of the accident. The road death toll now stands at 33 compared to 46 for the same period last year. Albert Park in Suva was a sea of smiling faces today as Fijians from all walks of life had the opportunity to meet the Fiji Airways Flying Fijian stars. Fans gathered at the grounds early this morning for the Family Fun Day to watch the team in training, take photographs with their favourite players, not forgetting loads of autographs. Faria Begum has more.
Makilesi Ngarengare was at Albert Park at 9 a.m. today with her children to meet the Flying Fijian players. The mother of two says she loves watching Lepani Mbotia on the field.
He's someone who's down to earth. He can relate well with people. Wherever he is, he'll talk to anyone who approaches him. Yeah.
FBC Sports also caught up with Serupepeli Sinumila, who will surely be cheering on the boys in the World Cup.
Good team. It's a well-organized team. That's a well-picked team, and I think they'll do good and well in the World Cup.
For many young fans, these 15's heroes are their role models.
Fiji will be winning with Australia. They will be won.
My message is good luck to them in their games and hope they win.
The bad weather also did not dampen the spirits of these Fijians as hundreds turned up to show their support for the players. Faria Begum, FBC News.
16 cases of bogus agents are currently with the Police Criminal Investigation Department. The Real Estate Agents Licensing Board says out of the 16 cases, 2 people have already been charged and produced in court. Kritika Kumar reports that the issue is now becoming a major challenge for the real estate sector.
Bogus agents are using various tactics to falsely advertise properties, ripping off customers even on social media platforms.
Also, our compliance team at RealB, we go through all the social media websites on daily basis, whereby we identify some bogus agents using bogus names and advertising multiple properties, that which is illegal under the Act.
Real Estate Agents Licensing Board's monitoring officer, Vinal Singh, says they've also started doing sports check.
Under the Act, there are certain roles and responsibilities of the real estate agents as well, whereby they need to abide by the laws. And certain documents we go in and check, for example, listing agreements. We have our MOUs with FOCA as well, whereby those listing agreements needs to be stamped.
RealBees Chair Abdul Hassan is urging Fijians to be vigilant.
Anyone coming to your property to negotiate a price or proposes to sell a property, first thing that you must ask, or public should ask, is to look for the ID, whether they have the ID or not. And if they have, it should be current.
RealBee has a public register whereby people can access information about registered agents and salespeople. Kritika Kumar, FBC News.
The Methodist Church has raised more than $190,000 as of yesterday at its Festival of Praise underway in Suva. This was confirmed by the church's Communications Secretary, Wilfred Rengunamanda, who says that this does not include the funds raised today. Sanya Nimboila reports.
The Methodist Church has surpassed its target of $180,000 at this year's Festival of Praise.
So this money goes into the front of the in the wheel of institutions. We have 3 big institutions there.
Communications Secretary Wilfred Rengunamanda says the 8-day event has also greatly impacted the central business district.
Yeah, surely it impacts transportation, the retail shop, the tailor, the shoe shop, everyone. And I think the people at the butcher will be grateful because they're buying their meats and so.
Church member Anna Lawa says the festival has been part of their lives for many years.
As a matter of fact, way back it's part of the family. Our generation, we are part of the Methodist Church, so whenever its season comes, we are so eager to come. It's part and parcel of our faith.
The festival ends tonight with the annual conference to begin next week. Sainia Nimboila, FBC News.
The Fiji Cancer Society is concerned with the increasing number of cancer cases. Program Manager Josephine Oyagawa says the society has so far registered 152 new cases this year, with 1 confirmed of colorectal cancer. Oyagawa says these patients have been diagnosed with various types of cancers, but there's more unreported cases.
People now know about the Fiji Cancer Society, not as much as we hoped for, but people now know that the Cancer Society is out there and they are registering with the Fiji Cancer Society. We know that there's still more cases out there, but we want the message to get out there that they can come to the Cancer Society, have themselves registered, and we're here to provide them with as much information as we can.
In sports tonight, Flying Fijians coach expects players to begin training proper. And Bar defeats Lombasa 3-0. This and more coming up.
Hi, I'm Shamiza. And I'm Salma. We're from Nandi and we love Mirchi FM because it's hot.
My name is Rajnita Lata and I'm from Vatulaloba. और हम सब मिर्ची FM सुनता है because it's hot.
Hi, my name is Vinita. I'm from Lambasa. I love listening to Mirchi FM. It's number 1.
हमारा नाम सागर रेड्डी है। हम लोग स्कूल में, हम लोग घर में और कहीं भी रहता हम लोग कल मिर्ची एफएम सुनता। गौल टाउन तावा में मिर्ची एफएम दागो मामा।
Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Nine solid days of training in the country remains for the Fiji Airways Flying Fijians team before crunch time begins. Coach John McKee says preparation is going well and there are no injury concerns for the team as of now. Faria Begum reports.
The Flying Fijians coach expects all players to be training fully from next week.
It's a really important week for us next week, and that's our last really big block of training before the Rugby World Cup. So next week is key to our preparation.
Meanwhile, for players like Verniki Ngoneva, it will be his 3rd World Cup outing representing Fiji in the white jersey.
I want to thank Almighty God for this another opportunity for me, and I know, like in the squad, I think a few of the boys we have already been there, and for me personally, I've been around a long time now, and it's been a blessing to be involved again in another World Cup this year.
Oneva says the team are ready to battle and are eagerly looking forward for their World Cup outing. The Flying Fijians will take on Tonga in a Pacific Challenge match on the 31st of this month. Faria Begum, FBC Sports.
Ba has avenged their 2-0 loss against Lambasa as they defeated them 3-0 this afternoon. Coach Shalen Lal thanked the young boys for bringing pride back to their hometown.
They did wonderful, and I think there was a little bit of pressure on us since we didn't qualify for the semi-finals in BOG. And Lambasa coming very high in this game. I think the boys anticipated the game plan very well. And yes, we went time by time in first half we had our different plan. And the best part was that we scored in the first half, close to first half. We were managed to score, and I think that motivated the boys to play more and much better football come the second half.
Fiji-born All Blacks winger Sivaloni Rees says these are very exciting times for him. It's Game 2 and the decider for Bledisloe Cup, with the All Blacks looking to redeem themselves. The Wallabies aiming to build on their momentum from the walloping last week, getting one over the New Zealanders 40-26 in a smash in Perth. Some showers was experienced over southern Lao and Lomaiviti group, cloudy periods with brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands was fine apart from possible afternoon or evening showers elsewhere. Now looking at the west, patchy clouds and humid, possibility of showers later tonight. Eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, cloudy conditions and slight showers were experienced. And up north, pleasant conditions early in the day for Lambasa and Nambowalu, but expect showers later. Savu experienced rain. At sea, at southeast winds 15 to 20 knots, gusting to 25 knots through the passages, moderate to rough seas, moderate southerly swells. And looking at the tides, the next low tide it was at 7:20 tonight, followed by high tide at 1:03 a.m. Sunrise is at 6:28. Now for tomorrow, it's fine apart from brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the other larger islands. And our outlook for Tuesday, expect more wet weather. Recapping the main stories for tonight, 3 dead from meningococcal disease, Kumar family concerned, and PM labels McCormack's comment a step back. Now for these stories and others, tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. Our poll question this week, we're asking, should there be extra penalties for inmates caught with contrabands? Visit our FBC website to answer. Remember, you can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email fbcnews@fbc.com.fj. Share it with us via Facebook page, FBC News. Follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC_news or hashtag FBC News. That was your FBC News for tonight. From the team and I, stay safe. Good night.
Natango meria maramani waya manatuya sawa wetikitukutunde nandi ya ndo marataka na varonga na radio Fijiwan.
Yawa asna datili yawa mana Monica. Tondo varonga vale bunar domai biti Lambasa.
Bula natango aprosa nangarse ngor kraki do televio na varonga na radio Fijiwan na domi biti. Natango tsani bukia ngoni na mosi ando taleta kana varonga na radio Fijiwan na domi biti su.
Radio Fijiwan na domi